It's 93.9 WKYS. Lady Reddzz in here with East London's own. She been on her worst behavior, and she's in her winning season. KWN, how you doing, friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How does it feel to go in places and have straight women like me and so in awe of you?
In the least big-headed way possible. It's not new to me. So
she said, I'm not new to this.
Yeah, no, I'm not really phased, but it's good. I love the attention. It's good.
Well, I have to say congratulations for winning a Billboard's Rookie of the Month.
Thank you.
You're up for your first ever BET Award nomination, Best International New Artist. Like, what? Talk to me about it. How do you feel?
I'm just extremely grateful. I keep saying, I feel like I say that word 200 times a day, but that's the only word I can use. Is just super grateful, man. It's very surreal. I can't believe it, but I also can believe it at the same time. But yeah, I'm just very, very grateful. Because
I feel like you knew that you were always going to be doing this, right? Like, your dad was a DJ. How did you distinguish, like, what lane you were going to be in? You know, oftentimes I feel like when people's parents do one thing, they feel pressured. Like, oh, I got to be a DJ. I got to do this. How did you separate yourself from that?
Well, my dad was a DJ before I was born, so I didn't really get to see that side of him. Growing up, he was a chef, so that was that. And then I just always do me anyway, so I'm just like, I'm never gonna follow anything, and my family are super supportive, and they were just like, whatever you want to do is what you want to do, so go and grab it full force. So yeah, that's what I did, man.
I'm so proud of you. Real
Thank
authentic,
you.
Like, songwriter, right? Producer. You're an all-around creative. You play the piano,
Little piece,
and the drums.
Little piece.
Say it again.
A little piece.
I love that. What's a K1 hidden talent? Like, what don't you know how to do?
I can't play. I'm not that good at piano. Like, I know my way around it. I can't play instruments like that. I'm more of like on the computer type person. But
that's talent right there. But what is a hidden talent that like nobody knows about that K1 can do?
I don't think it's a talent, but I love Lego.
That is a talent.
Yeah, I love Lego.
You ever like been to the mall and they have like little side exhibits and stuff?
Yes. I love Lego.
Listen, we need to do some Legos together.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
maybe
I'm down.
I can get in on that. But I gotta say, I just love how inclusive your music is, right? Because my first listen, like, worst behavior, I was like, ooh, who this? And then when I saw you, I was like, she makes music that caters to everybody. Break down that creative process. How was that like for you?
Making worst behavior?
Yeah. Your music, period. Because I've been following you for a while, and I just feel like anytime you play something, it just caters men and women. I told you, I'm straight and I love you.
I think that comes from like me being a masculine presenting female. I can appeal to the male audience because they relate to me speaking to women, but then obviously women enjoy it too because I'm speaking to them. So I have a bit of both worlds, I think, which I guess that's good. But yeah, the process of making all these songs, I make mostly everything in my bedroom, man. So that's my safe space for real.
So what is the vibe like when you're writing? How does it need to be? Like, what are you putting on? What are you listening to? Are you lighting a candle? You know what I'm saying? Like, paint a picture for me.
In my messy bed. No, it's not messy. I'm joking. It's not messy. In my bedroom, spliff in the ashtray, window open.
Yeah.
Mom downstairs telling me it sounds good. That's it.
Oh, let me close my eyes.
Yeah.
I can see it now. I can see it now. So, like, do you let your mom, like, hear everything, like, before you release it?
She hears She's in the house while I'm making all these bangers, man.
Because she was in the house when you was making worst behavior?
Yeah, she came in, like, halfway through, and I didn't even realize, because I was on Instagram Live at the time, and she was out that day, but she's never out. She never goes out like that, especially, like, not late in the evening, and it was, like, 10, 11 p.m.
Yeah.
And then, it was like an hour into the live, and I was like, where's my mom? Like, she's still not home. And somebody in the comments was like, your mom already said in the comments that she's home. And I went into her bedroom and she was fast asleep, bless her heart.
Wow.
But yeah, she loves it, man. She loves it.
So how did you decide, like, you just was like, I'm going to get on live one day and I'm going to make this song? Like, did you expect Worst Behavior to be as big of a hit as it is?
I knew it was going to do well. It was when I was making it, I was like, ooh, this is feeling special. I don't know if I can say that I didn't expect it to do as good as it did, because I did, and I manifested that. And I always said, like, from the minute I made it, every single day I was like, this is going to do big things. This is going to be great. But again, I'm just grateful for all the love and all the attention that it's got. So, yeah. So,
you was on tour with Kehlani, right? How was that like? I feel like the chemistry is unmatched, K1. Like, you went, in the video, can we talk about, like, how did that all go down?
You want to talk about the tour or the video?
We got to talk about the tour first, and then we got to get into the video. I know it's a lot, but I was just like, wow.
The tour was amazing. So thankful to Kay for bringing me along. It was definitely an eye-opener for me, like, just to show me that I can actually do this.
Yeah.
I was super nervous before doing that tour. Like, in rehearsals, I was like,
wow.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know if I can.
From seeing you up there, you look like you was in your element,
Thank
friend.
you, I appreciate it. As soon as I got up there, I was fine. I was like, okay, sick, I can do this.
Yeah.
But before, I was super nervous, man. But no, it was incredible. She just showed me that I really can do this. She's an amazing performer. I took loads of tips and tricks from her. But it was an amazing tour. I really, really enjoyed it. It was too short, man. I wish it was longer, but yeah.
Y'all need to run it back.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the music video. I feel like all your music videos is storytelling to me. And I just love, like, I can even watch it with the sound off, and I'm just like, ooh, where is the next part?
Wow.
It got steamy.
Yeah.
Friend.
Yeah.
Worst behavior, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, we
was
did.
Was that planned? Were y'all like and scene, or did you know? Like,
no, we knew. I called her the day me and my director were going through the treatment and stuff. He was just saying to me, we need something that is just gonna take it to the next level. We had the Shibari model, which was a cool element of it, but it wasn't giving us that wow factor. And I was just like, yo, what if I kiss her? And he was like, I don't know if she'll be down. And I was like, let me just call her. And I called her and I was like, would you be down? She's like, yeah, let's do it. And it worked, man. So
y'all shut the internet down with
did.
that. Just so you know, how did you even come up with the remix? How did you know you wanted her on the remix?
I didn't. We dropped the song. I dropped the song, should I say? And then she messaged me and was like, you should do a remix and capitalize on this because it's doing really well. And I was like, well, you're my friend. You like my music, so maybe you should jump on it. And she was like, yeah, let's do it. And obviously we had Close Off before on her project. So it was kind of like a little exchange, you know?
I love it. How is it like being over here versus like being back in East London? Do you feel like you're receiving more love since you've been over here, or how is it? Because you're ours now, just so you know. Like, this is your home, specifically the DMV. You know what I mean? How does that feel?
It's good, man. This is my first time being back in the States since like all this newfound attention, and it's like we be walking down the street and people be like, yo, K1, and I'll be walking into shops and restaurants and people are noticing me, and it's very overwhelming. I'm very much a socially awkward person, so it's a bit overwhelming for me, but I love it, man. It just means I'm doing something right, you know?
Did you say that you're socially awkward?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, what you be doing? What?
Yeah, I'm that person in the back of the room not saying nothing. Yeah, I'm that person.
Yo, you must have us all catfish, friend. Like, I would have never guessed that because it seems like you're just so out and open.
I'm confident in myself, but I'm just a quiet person. That's just how I've got two older sisters in it that spoke for me my whole childhood. It was like, is she okay? Yeah,
y'all
she's
better
fine.
leave her alone because big sisters is pulling up and you don't want no problems with us.
But yeah, no, like they kind of spoke for me my whole childhood, which I'm realizing now as an adult is like not hindered me, but I guess that's why I'm kind of shy and like not really good in social settings because I always had them for me when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? So now it's a bit different, but I'm learning to talk a little bit more. So
do you feel like the music has like really brought you out of your comfort zone? I mean, going on tour for the European leg, like that's major.
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely got me out there a little bit more. I'm still like, I don't think I will ever be that talkative, loud person in the room. That's not your personality. That's just not me. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all of this is definitely bumped up not my confidence, because I'm always confident. It's not about confidence for me. It's just like, it's just the talking and stuff. Small talk for me is the worst thing. That's why I hate is small talk.
Because it's like, get to the point.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
Exactly. You know
I can't, 1 + 1 is still 2. Okay, so we got to talk about your new single, Do What I Say. Girl, I've been having that on repeat. And once I looked at the video, what was the creative process like when making that song, and what's the inspo? I have to know.
The process of that song is weird because I was feeling super uncreative at the time. And I was just going through beats and like little loops and just trying to like put melodies down just to get my brain ticking again. I think I had like taken a few weeks off of, or even like maybe a month or so off of like writing music.
Yeah.
So I wasn't really like in the swing of things. So I was just trying to get my brain working again, and then I started writing it and I was like, oh, this sounds kind of good. And then I got the rest of the song and I was like, oh, this is sick. And then we put it out. So yeah, that was a good one. It's a little bop. Like, it's not
a little bop.
Yeah, it's just like a little
K1, it's going crazy on TikTok and on the internet. What do you mean little? I want you to. That's what I want you to stop doing. Like, everything you do is big.
Do you know what it is? It's because like all of my other songs are so rich in harmonies and BVs and like there's so much like complex shit going on behind.
Yeah.
Do What I Say is just like, there's nothing really. It's just my lead vocal, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like drums and like the little sample on top. So I was just like, it doesn't feel as big to me. But that's just because of how I do my music, you know what I'm saying?
I can see that because that joint that you got on TikTok with the girlies going crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another one that you've had in the vault. It's a 90s vibe. So new EP coming. Summertime, June
20th, yeah.
Okay, how many songs?
9.
Okay, good, because my attention span is...
I'm dropping it in 2 parts. I got an A-side and a B-side. So A-side has got 9 songs. The B-side comes a little bit later.
I like that.
Year, so yeah.
So that song is going to be on there?
Absolutely.
So how do you figure, or how do you choose, I guess, like what songs you're going to remix and what songs you just going to like leave alone?
See my boss right behind me there, my manager?
Ooh, I love it. But you're a part of the creative process too.
Absolutely. No, absolutely. But me and my manager have such a close creative working relationship where it's just like,
it's authentic.
Yeah, and we just agree on stuff. It's like, if something is not hitting, we're like, nah, scrap that. And if something is, we're just like, yeah, keep that on. So yeah, it's easy to choose, I think.
You got a lot of stuff in the vault. What's one thing that you've learned so far about yourself through your music?
That I can be myself and people will accept it.
Praise God.
Yeah.
Okay? Because it's like, you don't have to be anybody else.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, because when you first came out, I was like, okay, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have a fan base, a core fan base, like everywhere. So just stay true to yourself.
Absolutely.
We love it.
Thank you.
Mean, so what's next? Okay, so you have the EP coming. What else K1 got going on?
Hopefully some shows at the end of the year.
Any collabs on this EP?
Yeah, on the A side I got Flo on there. Yeah, my girls.
Yes.
I got them on there. B side potentially, but we can't speak about that right now. So, yeah.
I'm excited. Is anybody that you want to collab with in the future? Because I can see you working Summer Walker, Bryson Tiller.
I love Bryson.
Ty Dolla.
There was a period of time like 2016 to maybe 2019 where the only artist I listened to was Ty Dolla $ign. And he followed me not long ago and I messaged him and I said, you are my GOAT.
He's such a cheat code.
He's incredible. He's incredible. So yeah, Ty Dolla $ign for sure. Pharrell is top of my list. Yeah.
Listen, it's really about to go crazy because I just feel like you're sitting on so much. You have so much in the bag. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you. Please let everybody know in the DMV where to find you and follow you at.
K1 Way across everything. That's KWNWAY.
Period. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, man.
It's always family when you come here in the DMV, friend.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.